Okay, let's talk about something that drives pretty much everyone who uses SAP completely bonkers. You're looking at your website, and SAP is telling you there's zero stock of a product, but you know there are pallets of it sitting in the warehouse. So what on earth is going on? And this is it, right? This is that moment of sheer panic. You pull up transaction MD04 or MMBE, you take a screenshot, you circle that beautiful number of 1,000 units, and you fire off an angry email to your IT team, absolutely convinced the system is broken. But here's the secret, and I'm telling you, 99% of the time, it is not a bug. What's really happening is that you and the system are speaking two totally different languages. You're both using the word stock, but you mean completely different things. To solve this mystery once and for all, you have to get this one key idea. In the world of SAP, there's no such thing as just stock. There are actually three kinds, and it all comes down to perspective. Let's break it down. First, you've got physical stock. This is what you see in MMB. The easiest way to think about this is like a quick photo of the warehouse shelf. It's a literal snapshot of every single item that is physically there. That's it. It has no clue if those items are already sold or reserved for someone else. Then there's planned stock, which is what you see in MD04. This is more like the manager's ledger. It's a notebook that tracks not just what's on the shelf right now, but also what's coming in on a truck tomorrow and what's scheduled to ship out next week. It's a plan, a forecast. And that brings us to the one that really matters for your interfaces, Available to Promise, or ATP. Now, think of this as the reservation desk at a restaurant. It looks at all the physical stock, all the tables in the room, and then it subtracts every single reservation. It's only there to answer one simple question. What can I promise to a new customer walking in the door right this second? So here's the big disconnect. You're looking at that warehouse photo and the manager's ledger, saying, look, we have 1,000. But the system, it walks right past all that, goes straight to the reservation desk, and asks what's truly free. That's why you see 1,000, and the system sees 0. All your stock is already spoken for. So how do you stop this frustrating cycle? How can you finally see the exact same number that your system interface sees? Well, there is a golden rule, and it all comes down to one simple transaction. So the big question is, how do you peek behind the counter and see the list at that reservation desk for yourself? How can you check the exact same number the system is checking? The one, the only, the single source of truth for this is transaction CO9. That's CO09. Forget MD04, forget MMBE. When it comes to what an interface can promise, CO9 is your new best friend. It's the only game in town. So this gives us a simple 3-step plan. First, just stop using the other reports for this. Seriously. Second, open up CO09. And third, and this part is absolutely critical, make sure you use the same checking rule that your interface is using. If you do that, the number on your screen will perfectly match what the system is seeing. Problem solved. So remember this one thing. Interfaces don't see stock, they see promises. The moment you start thinking in terms of what's been promised instead of what's physically on the shelf, that whole phantom stock mystery, well, it's solved for good.